When my father passed away, he didn't just leave me this Rodman 1250, he left the ocean in my DNA. Heading out to fish off the Mississippi coast was my therapy. One Friday night, my cousin Jack and I decided to pull an all-nighter deep out at sea. We had no idea that night was almost our last. Once the sun dipped below the horizon and the world turned pitch black, we were just hanging out in the cabin. Suddenly, Jack gripped my arm and whispered, "Do you hear that?" Through the silence, the low hum of an engine was heading straight for us. The weird part, this boat started circling us in wide loops, but it didn't have a single light on. Then, without warning, the engine just cut out. If someone silently boards your boat in the middle of the ocean, how do you get away? To hear the end of this terrifying encounter, hit that subscribe button right now, because the real danger is standing right behind you. We were spooked, so we pulled anchor and moved about 2 miles away, thinking we were finally in the clear. But around midnight, we heard it, the heavy thud of boots on the cabin roof. Thump, thump, thump. Jack and I stepped out onto the deck, and a chill ran straight down my spine. 2 men were standing right there on our boat. One was holding a thick coil of rope, and the other had his hand buried deep in his pocket, perfectly still. One of them gave us this hollow, haunting smile and said, "Don't be afraid, we're out of gas, just need a little help." But the question kept screaming in the back of my mind. If they were out of gas, how did they reach us so silently? And, with our lights off, how did they even find us in the dark? The man reached out for a handshake, but I noticed his other hand was gripping something heavy and solid inside his pocket. I didn't think twice. I lunged forward and shoved him off the deck and into the water. His partner tried to move in, but Jack blocked him. We didn't wait to see what happened next. We floored the engine and headed for the shore at full speed. As I looked back, I saw 2 more men emerge from that dark, engineless boat. They weren't yelling for help or waving us down. They were just standing there in total silence, watching us disappear. To this day, I still see that man's pale smile when I close my eyes. I don't know if they were modern-day pirates or just sick predators, but that night on the water taught me one thing: the shadows on the ocean aren't always your friends. Did this story make you rethink your next fishing trip? Let me know in the comments. Do you think those guys really needed help, or was it something much darker? What kind of pure psychological horror or real-life survival stories should I dive into next? If you liked this video, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching until the very end. I'll see you in the next mystery. Stay subscribed. And hey, next time you're standing on the shore looking out at the horizon, just think, is that distant shape in the water waiting for you? Be careful. The ocean is deep, but the people drifting on it are even more dangerous.